Good afternoon, morning, my dudes. It is a Turbo Tortoise Tuesday, which means it's time for another tutorial. And this week we are going to be focusing on warranty, what you can and can't claim for, because honestly, I've had some very concerning conversations over the last few weeks where some mates even just assumed they would throw things like RAM away, where it would still be under warranty. Another gent, his PC went faulty and he was literally prepared just to throw it away, and he sent it back for repairs and they replaced his motherboard and his CPU. So I'm just going to give you guys a very clear indication of what you can and can't claim for, how to claim, where the warranty sits, and the service options that you have at Evetech. So starting off with what you can and can't claim for. If a product is physically damaged, as in it's had water on it, or you've nicked it with a screwdriver, or it's an electrical surge through it, then it's going to be outside of its warranty. Okay. That includes like lightning strikes and that sort of stuff. For those instances, you need to have insurance on your parts, and it's actually quite cheap. I mean, I have a huge amount of PC stuff, and my entire household insurance is like 250 Rand a month. So it's very worth to have compared to the actual cost of the item versus the cost of insurance. If you ever have an issue like that, then the insurance will be able to pick up the slack for you. And then obviously you pay an excess, etc., depending on your policy. But that for physical damage stuff, basically nobody's going to give you warranty, and they shouldn't have to. I mean, if you make a mistake, that's on you, right? Then the way warranty actually works is it actually sits in 99.9% of the time with the distributor of that product. So Evetech buys from the distributor, who then deals with the servicing and warranty, etc., of that product, and they obviously make profit to offset that cost. That's basically their role, is to be a warehouse, to hold that stock, hold in the replacement parts and stuff for if there is a failure. And they are actually the warranty authority. They actually decide if you get your refund or swap out, etc. And as far as CPA goes, they're actually only due to refund you for your original purchase price. There's been cases, for instance, where a monitor has had a spec down, like HDR, and then they've asked basically for a refund because there's a spec up on the new model and it is more expensive. They don't have to replace anything that isn't exactly like for like. So if a new model comes out, then the distributor's not going to just replace it for you at their cost. More than likely not. Nobody's really going to do that, because then you're just giving away money for free. And that's where that whole argument comes in, is it's actually not from the retailer. The retailer effectively acts as your service center and your face, and this is where we lead into that. So Evetech, they buy the product from the distributor, and then the distributor actually holds the warranty from the time of invoice from Evetech. It's not the time that they invoice to Evetech, it's from the time that Evetech would then invoice you as a customer. From that date onwards, that's when your warranty begins, and like I said, it actually sits with the distributor. So when you bring it into Evetech, Evetech actually does a swap out for you, because they know, like, for instance, for this product, they'll get a swap out, etc., and then they actually take it on their own risk to then get the refund for that part. Okay, so all of the swap out warranties and stuff that you guys are receiving is actually being done mostly at Evetech's risk, and it's 99.9% of the time it is quite fluid, and most of the stuff is very direct unless there's physical damage, and it's why you can often get a swap out. A big thing to help them with doing that is to bring it with the complete packaging, because the serial numbers and everything correspond on that packaging, and it has to be repackaged like that to be sent back to the distributor, because they've obviously got to ship it as well. So if you can bring it with the packaging, especially in the first 6 months, it's going to help you get a swap out a lot quicker. In most cases, I mean, it's a lot of the stuff like direct, like for instance, I have a Model D with a failed right click. It's very direct. The right click clicks, but nothing happens. It's obviously faulty. I've got it complete with its packaging. I can just take it in and get a swap out, and I'm on my way with my new product, which is a lot more fluid. I think you'll all agree, and a better way to do things. So help the service center with that. As far as servicing and stuff at Evetech goes, they will cover anything obviously that they've produced, anything that they've obviously put, OS or whatever the case on. If you've put your own operating system on there, it's going to be subject to you supplying them with a valid license key. If you want them to reinstall, do anything like that, they can't help you with pirated software. It's just not going to happen. If your software is pirated and it does have an issue, they can't help you because it's not legitimate software. So it'll just be the start and end of that. But they will test your components. They'll try and replicate your issue. If you can give them exact examples on how to do that, the guys, they are more than capable of replicating that issue and then helping you out with that in the service department. So if you've bought the product at Evetech, it's due, you will get free service at Evetech, especially if you've paid for like a build service or something to that effect, and there is an issue, then there's not a zero cost sort of attached to that. So Evetech is just helping to expedite the issue with their own testing so that they can more accurately work with a distributor on getting your warranty and your refund or your new part. Okay. Now, in closing, as far as CPA goes, electronic devices that aren't consumables come with a 6-month warranty implied. It has to, that's under the CPA regulation. Obviously, there are better warranties. In most cases, it's a 1 to a 3 year. You'll have to check for that specific part. If that specific part isn't listed, then call the service center to check on that. And then, like I said, it starts from the date of invoice. Motherboards, graphics cards, processors, most of your sort of high-end componentry comes with a 3 year, and then, like I said, RAM comes with a limited lifetime warranty. So just be careful on that. I've literally had a mate be like, he was going to throw away 2 Kingston modules because they came in an upgrade kit and the one went faulty, and he was like, no, he's just going to throw it away now. And I'm like, bro, you can get full refund for both of those chips because they came in a kit. So he can now get a refund. He can at least get credit at Evetech if he wants, or take his money and then buy something else with that. And then obviously that's a better use of his cash. So just be aware of that. Don't assume your stuff is out of warranty. First thing, check your purchase date, check the component when the warranty falls within that period, and then send it into Evetech service so they can check and see if there isn't a problem maybe with software or Windows registry doing a thing. I mean, it happens. I have it on Windows 11 where on my test bench, if I switch from an NVIDIA to an AMD graphics card, the PC just starts freezing. And I have to reset my Windows, and then everything works perfectly. Don't ask me why. I still don't know to the day why it does this. I've reinstalled, tried different NVMEs. It's just how the damn thing behaves. But there's actually nothing wrong with my componentry. It's just Windows being rubbish. So it can happen. It happens to all of us. As I'm showing you, even to me, it works with this stuff every single day. This does still happen. So I hope that gives you an idea of how to go about warrantying your parts. The service center is there to assist you. If you guys need support, the front desk is there, especially on a Saturday. The guys are very helpful and that sort of stuff. Nice guys that are working that section over there. So just go and have a chat with them and see what you can do. And I can guarantee you, they want to help you. They are there to do exactly that. And if you, at any point you guys need assistance, just pick up the phone and speak to someone at service and they'll be able to help you. All right. Until then, hope you guys stay safe, keep well. We'll be doing more tutorials like this. Next week, I'm going to actually be doing airflow. I'm busy rebuilding my main PC into a new case because the one that I have has an airflow issue where my graphics cards are going to like ridiculous temperatures. So I'm going to show you that, explain everything, and then show you the results on the after that. So until then, hope you guys stay safe, keep well, and I will see you on the flip side. Oh, if you've enjoyed this, please do hit us up with a like and subscribe. Love you, bye.